with the 2016 elections to help Trump. All right.
Doesn't say anything about doing it in any.
They said he was trying to set it up, which would be treasonous.
Yeah, no, but it has nothing to do with the Russian embassy. He was trying to set up in the Russia and in the office of the president.
He wasn't doing it from the White House, though.
It doesn't matter where he was doing it from. He wasn't in the White House yet. He was not involved. He was an individual.
Oh, okay.
Because it's worse as an individual because he said it's not unusual for presidents to do it. But doing it this way is what makes it treasonous. Back-channel diplomacy refers to unofficial but direct high-level communication that bypass formal channel according to Safri's political dictionary. These talks sometimes can help with governments work through difficult problems and reduce tension in lower pressure settings away from limelight. They can be incredibly effective tool in the diplomatic box tool, says Richard Moss, a professor at the U.S. Naval College and author of the book Nixon's Back Channel to Moscow.
What about it?
Nixon had a back channel to Moscow also. It's not unusual. Okay?
For a president to set it up. Who the hell is Kushner?
I agree with you. All I'm saying, he wasn't trying to set it up from the Russian embassy or anything like that.
That's what I heard was reported.
He was talking to the Russian embassy, maybe.
He was talking to Kislyak about it.
Yeah, to do it, but he wasn't working in it. And also,
I didn't say.
Yes, you did. He wanted to have it set up in.
He wanted to set it up in the Russian embassy.
No, he doesn't. What do you mean set up in the Russian embassy?
From the Russian embassy.
No.
Okay.
No, he did not. They're not saying that. Why? They already have one in the Russian embassy. What do they need it for there?
But a direct line to.
They have one already.
I know they do.
So how can you do? What is he going to go take president to the inside the?
No, have a line from there to Trump's offices.
That's how it's always done. The back channel. How do you think they do it?
Well, that's what I said. I didn't say Trump was going to go to the Russian embassy.
That's what it says.
No, I said Kushner wanted Kislyak to set it up.
Yeah, it's done all the time.
Yeah.
And they said.
Meanwhile, it hasn't been done really since Nixon.
No, I didn't say that. They said Nixon did it. That's all. The guy wrote a book about it, but it says it's quite common.
Well,
it's quite common. Everybody, listen. The Democrats blow up one thing, the Republicans blow up something else, and you got to look right down the middle. Forget about your feelings for one or the other.
All right.
That's how I do it. I don't like either side. I just look at the middle and I try to judge it. I may be wrong, but that's what I try. And I don't give a shit about. I don't care about Kushner at all. But
then the other thing that they're worried about is, more than once, Donald Trump Jr. and Eric have said that, they did a lot of business with Russia and they get a lot of money from Russian banks.
Yeah.
Well, they want, the Senate wants to check that out.
I don't care.
Okay,
do what they want. Also, what's the name of the diplomat?
What?
His name the diplomat and the Senate, and the Russian embassy they were talking to?
Kislyak.
And they were talking that he's a Russian spy?
They're all spies.
Comey said he's not a spy.
Well.
Okay? Flat out.
That must have come from Fox.
No, it came from the speech that he gave on the interview.
Okay.
Fox gives me the answers. One answer, Fox gives you the answer, and the next question, CNN gives you the answers, and that's who he answers. No, he said it. I asked you if you listen to the whole thing.
I said I didn't listen to the whole thing.
You cannot listen to what CNN, CNBC, Fox Channel says because they all pick out what they want. Just like it was out for months that Comey thought that Trump was not involved in anything with Russia. But that's the only thing that's never leaked out. Because nobody wanted anybody to know that he wasn't involved in it. Otherwise the stories couldn't go. And look at it like if you're a professor in school or a judge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you come up with your truth. Not their truth, but your own truth. It may be wrong, but it's your truth.
Well, I have to honestly say, I mean, when it comes to Trump, I am a little prejudiced. So,
Of course you are. But you can't come up with judgments that are wrong because you have a prejudice. A lot of people hate him, and they don't believe anything he says, which is fine. But if there's something that's said and proven, then they have to just remember that's what they said.
Wrong way.
No, sorry.
Anyway, folks, once again, our number is 646. We're going to wind it up soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
646-595-3275. This is the Doc, and you've been listening to Felix and the Doc.
We got phone calls, 2 of them.
2, I see 1.
And 1 over here. You're on the show. Who's calling?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Suzette. I'm calling from California.
Suzette, you called before.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I remember the name.
I hear an echo.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Oh, let me see.
Let me
Echo.
call back.
Okay.
I'll call back.
Okay.
Wait.
Remember Suzette?
Yeah, but I wonder how long she was waiting. We had this.
She was the one that, turned me on. She turned me on to C-SPAN.
Yeah, no, but I wonder how long she was waiting. I never looked at this.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, it's her and her husband.
Right.
Well, we have half an hour. She was cute anyway. Cute voice.
Hi.
No, not yet. When the red light goes on, when the speaker light goes on, then you can say hi.
Oh, okay.
Don't get excited.
Hi
Hello?
there. Is it any better?
Much better.
Good.
Oh, yes, much better.
How long were you waiting the first time?
Gentlemen.
Oh, okay. I remember when you called and your husband was too shy. He was in the background, but I heard his voice. You know.
I think he was.
And you were the one that really turned me on to C-SPAN. Okay.
Oh, good.
How long were you on hold?
A lot of interesting stuff on there, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. Were you holding long?
No, not really.
Oh,
I
good.
just got on. We're just about ready to make your announcement as far as winding up, so I thought I better call in if I was going to get my 2 cents in.
Well,
I was in the middle of making dinner.
This is the perfect show for somebody getting their 2 cents in.
Even your dog.
Yes, I agree.
Even your dog, exactly.
Oh, you heard him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Suzanne, what do you think?
Have you been listening to any of our?
Well, I think that as far as Donald Trump and the Russia thing, you got to ask the question: why didn't Hillary's crew, the DNC, allow the FBI to take the server to investigate it? Why did they say it was okay for them to get a third-party investigation and take their word for it that Russia had hacked into it? Because Russia supposedly hacked into the DNC server, which leaked out the information about Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
Right.
Cheating so that Hillary will win and kick Bernie to the curb type thing. But the FBI never examined the server. They're just taking their word for it, and that's basically what kicked everything off with the Russia thing. So to this day, those servers haven't been like that.
Well, as far as servers are concerned, I mean, look, the first mistake Hillary made was having her own private server. Okay. That was really foolish for somebody who has been in government practically her whole life to do something like that. Okay. Puts everything in jeopardy. I think the Russians wanted, let's face it, to get caught or at least have it spread that, they were there listening and they might have leaked this or that.
Comey says they've been doing it forever. He knows that.
It's not just this election. What senators are worried about, though, is the fact that, okay, this time it was Democrats, but how do we know in 2020 it may not be Republicans who get hacked?
They said that the Russians don't care who it is as long as
I know they don't.
As long as you can cause ruckus.
Oh, that's exactly right. All they want to do is worry the American people that they have the ability to do this, okay, and try to throw a monkey wrench into our democratic process.
Yeah. They've had the ability to do this. And we hacked into 49 other countries and interfered with their elections. We do it all the time.
Right.
Recently under Barack Obama when he tried to interfere in Israel and so that Bibi Netanyahu wouldn't win. That was so blatant, but everybody forgot about that. Jeez.
You're right.
I mean, they're so worried about Russia. I mean, good grief.
Yeah, and listen,
if anything at all, those people that were sitting on the Senate committee yesterday, those senators that live in states that have sanctuary cities, those are the ones obstructing justice because they promote the sanctuary cities, the very cities that are obstructing justice, breaking the law. That's my opinion.
Well, I tell you, and you're living in a sanctuary city state. California. I believe you said you were up north, weren't you?
No.
What's that?
Are you in Northern California?
Nope, Southern California.
Southern, okay.
I live right smack in the middle of a sanctuary city, Ontario, California.
Yeah. Well, the problem is they are breaking the law, and the thing is, they are not looking for everyday undocumented people. They're just looking for the criminals, and they won't hand them over, which is the stupidest thing. Why would you want to fill your prisons with undocumented people, pay all that money for them to be prisoners, let them come out again and commit another crime?
Of course, and the one thing that, everybody remembers is that one illegal who killed that young girl.
San Francisco.
Okay, in California, exactly.
Yeah,
and he was deported how many times? 4 or 5 times, and he kept coming back?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were several
he was in custody.
Incidents throughout L.A., and that one just happened to happen up north.
It happens everywhere, Mark.
My point being, as far as these Democrats and even the establishment Republicans, they don't want Donald Trump to be president. He doesn't speak their language. He's disrupting things, the process, as they call it, for different things. And just because some things are done a certain way for a long period of time, but it's not law, doesn't mean they can't be changed.
It doesn't make it right.
Basically, that's what the people elected him to do.
Yeah, I mean, look, people said they want to change. They want. Can you hear me?
Well, he.
Mark, hold on. Can you hear me?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
What was it? Today, I believe. Was it today? Yeah, or yesterday, when he announced he was giving the states the right to decide what projects, as far as roads, to work on, which is basically what infrastructure, which is basically what Republicans have wanted for a long time. They want states' rights.
Mm-hmm.
They want to get it.
They wanted infrastructure.
And then they're doing the infrastructure. We're still paying. The government is paying for it. The Republicans don't want the government to pay for it. They want the states to pay for it. Trump
they want the states to have more say as to where the money goes. Which is what everybody wants in a state.
Yeah.